So we go to court to split things up. Nancy gets half, and her lawyer gets the other half. You know how that is.
So what about your daughter?
Well, I agree to pay Nancy $400 a month for child support. The judge says I can have Haley for 2 weekends a month, and after she's 5 years old, I get her for 2 weeks out of the year.
So what happened?
I show up at Nancy's place, and the house is empty from my first visit. Gone. I find this out later. She goes to Las Vegas to become a showgirl or something. She had the looks. Anyway, she marries this big wheel from L.A. named Howard Spencer. I didn't find this out for 2 years, so I go to L.A. to look him up. All I want to do is see my daughter. And good old Howard, he tells me to hit the road. So I hit good old Howard. About 5 others, including 3 cops. Hey, I was a wild man. Next thing I know, I'm doing 60 days in the L.A. County Jail. The day I get out, the judge slaps me with a restraining order, saying I can't see my daughter under any circumstances whatsoever.
You didn't go see a lawyer?
Tell you the truth, Jackie, I don't remember a heck of a lot after that. You see, I crawled into a bottle of whiskey for about 9 years and went to sleep.
What woke you up?
My daughter. She come looking for me. Saved my life.
Dr. Berman, call the switchboard. Dr. Berman, call the switchboard, please.
Jesse, what'd Matt have to say?
After he quit yelling, he said that he hadn't found Cody and Haley, but he thinks they're bedded down around 10,000 feet.
Are the kids going to be okay out there?
They'll be more comfortable than you are.
I feel like I've been walked on by a bull.
Pretty, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
How'd you know?
Know what?
I named it Lake Beautiful.
Come on. You were the proud owner of Lake Beautiful?
Yep.
So who owns Mount Incredible over there?
That's me, too. I'll sell that one to you, though. Come on.
What you got? Arrogance is what I got.
What do you mean?
Rather not talk about it. Let's go.
Hello? Anybody here? Right here. I just had a call. They had news about the whereabouts of my daughter.
I made that call, Mr. Spencer. And about her whereabouts, I know exactly where she is. Maybe not exactly, but I do know where she is.
What are you trying to do? Is this some sort of shakedown, extortion, what?
I'm not trying to do anything.
I'm not going to negotiate with you, pal.
You just listen. I want you to drop the kidnapping charge. I want you to back off. And I want Buck to have shared custody of his daughter with your wife.
Custody? No way.
When I called you, Spencer, I asked you to bring your wife.
Nancy is ill. She had to stay at the hotel.
Mr. Spencer, I'm a former peace officer. And you're right. Your wife is very ill. At 3:30 this morning, she paid $400 for legal drugs.
What do you want? Money?
I don't want your money. I want your stepdaughter to have an opportunity to live a normal life. She's a good kid. She deserves it.
So I assume Buck is your idea of what a parent should be.
Buck isn't perfect. You and I. We both know that. But he's all that Haley has right now. And if this kidnapping charge goes to court, then your wife's drug problem's gonna come up. Now listen, Spencer. I don't want to hurt you. And I certainly don't want to hurt your wife.
no one is going to hurt that little girl anymore. Why don't you get your wife some help? And maybe she can be a real mother to Haley again.
So, Izzy, when am I being transferred to the pokey?
Well, as soon as the doctor clears it.
Any word on the kids yet?
No.
They've been out there a long time. Izzy Flowers. That's quite a handle. I knew a guy once named Dizzy Flowers. He was a hell of a bronc rider from...
Pocatello, Idaho?
Yeah.
That's my Uncle Dizzy.
You're kidding.
I am not kidding. I can't believe it.
Watch the foot.
Hello. Wow.
You like a visitor?
Well, that depends who it is.
I see you, Buck.
Oh, you bet. Hey, there's my kid. Oh. Oh.
Your leg okay?
No, they're going to have to cut it off and sew a rubber one on.
What? You're gross, Buck. Oh, I missed you.
I missed you, too.
Did they tell you the great news?
No, what's the great news?
Mom and Howard have decided to drop the kidnap charges. They're giving me custody of you.
Thanks, boss. I don't believe it.
Tell me, Mr. Hawks.
It's the truth, Buck.
Why? Why would they do that? Well, I don't know. The heck you wouldn't.
Oh, come on, there's no way.
No kidding, another 3 hours and we would have had you.
3 hours. If you guys were that close, I would have kept throwing rocks.
That was you throwing rocks last night?
Haley and I had been following you guys for 2 days.
Little
I'll wait for you over there, son.
When Buck and I decide on where we're going, if I write, will you write back?
Sure, I'd like that.
Good. Cody, my whole life has been make-believe in books. Books are the only things that didn't let me down. Well, since Buck came, then you,